What's up, YouTube? Excuse me. My voice is crack-a-lackling. Um, we will get started here very shortly. I just got to get this set up. I want to get the stream up so I can see it, and then we're going to go live on TikTok also. All the links I talk about, anything I talk about to go get, the link for it's going to be in the YouTube description. We're gonna look at a lot of charts today. We're gonna look at Bitcoin, ETH, a bunch of other cryptos, maybe some stocks. Let's go over here. Computer's just moving a little slow. I should have restarted it yesterday. I forgot to. It's just a test net trade, but we're up pretty nicely on this quant trade. If it'll load up here. Pretty nice, up about 170%. Again, it's just a test net trade. I placed this, I don't know, days ago on a live stream. On the live streams, when I post trades, I just put them up more for educational and entertainment purposes. I don't take live trades on live streams. I used to, but that ended up being good because I wasn't doing proper analysis. I was just throwing out trades to show people how to do it. But that quant one worked out, and here's a lot of our regular in our Discord. A lot of our trades going on. Me, many other members. A lot of our trades. All right, let's start the stream. I'm gonna go live on TikTok also. Start off the good old Bitcoin chart. Oh, we just had a buy signal come in on the 4-hour. Interesting. Although I wouldn't take it because we're above the zero line. I don't like to take buys above the zero line or sells below the zero line. What's up, everybody? We're going to get started here in a second. Pump us up to 100 likes real quick. Then we're going to dive into Bitcoin. Then we're going to dive into ETH. And then what other cryptos you guys want to look at? That's what we'll be doing today, boys and gals. We're going to look at some stocks too, but I mean, those haven't moved all weekend, obviously, since those only trade during the week. But we can take a look at them. But let's dive into Bitcoin here. So let me just grab this, move this out of the way. Check this out. So looking at the Bitcoin chart, hold on, let me get something here. Looking at the Bitcoin chart right here, we did just have a buy signal come in on the 4-hour on this candle, right? We're on the 4-hour here for Bitcoin. We did have a buy signal come in, but I don't really like it because it's above the zero line on the momentum waves. So I don't like to take buys when we're up here. I like to take buys when we're down here. I like to take sells when we're up here, right? So I don't know. We're coming up to some meaningful resistance. This buy signal, though, it's not confirmed and permanently stuck to that candle for another 21 minutes. But on the 4-hour time frame, I have a feeling that buy signal is going to get stuck to it. You know, they're not all winners, right? That buy was good. That sell was good. That buy was a loser. That sell was good. That buy was good. Sell was good. Buy was good. Sell, yeah, I don't think that would have been a winner so far anyways. I'd be more inclined to stick with this sell label than this buy because we're coming up here to these resistance levels. Like you can just see right here, right where we're at, which is about 17.1, right? We're at 17.1 right now. That seems to be a pretty decent resistance level for Bitcoin. And to me, it looks like it wants to go down. Let's zoom in a bit. I was on the 4-hour. Let's zoom in on the 1-hour. Let's scrunch this up a bit. What do we have going on here? We've had a lot of signals come through. Most currently, we are on a buy signal that has played out pretty well, and we are above the zero line now. But we're coming up towards that resistance, which is roughly about 17.1, right? There's 17.2 showing that it did that. When did it do that? Did that on Wednesday, right? So we've been moving around, kind of chugging down. Momentum's moving down. Now it's trying to move up. It's staying pretty consistent with price action. That was a bit of a hidden bearish right there. But to me, this just kind of looks, I wouldn't want to take a long here. I think we're coming up to resistance, which I'm going to put right at about this level. You can find that price for Bitcoin found resistance right there. And right, we got rejected there, 17.14. I think that's a key area to look at roughly. And we're up at it, so I wouldn't want to go long. I think I'm more looking for shorts right now, frankly. So that's Bitcoin. Let's go to ETH, and then we'll look at whatever other cryptos you guys want to look at. I saw someone put Quant in there. You know, Quant is one that I want to look at. By the way, Quant, here's a trade that we put in several days ago, this Quant trade. We took a 10x long. We got in at 110, and now it's at 129, so that means we profit when price goes up. But we didn't buy Quant, right? We just put some USDT into this Quant trade based on Quant price action. We got in on a long, meaning we profit when price goes up. And we did 10x, so we put in about $110 of USDT, then 10x'd it, so we get the trading power of 1100. We got in at 110. Right now we're at 129, so that gives us a total profit of about 170%, which is about $189, $190. Not too bad, not too bad. Now we didn't buy anything over here. We just turned our USDT into more USDT because the price went up, right? If you want to learn how to do that, by the way, click the link in the TikTok bio. I still have that damn Black Friday sale going. I'm just too lazy to change it. It's only $20. Learn how we do this stuff, how we get Bitcoin and other cryptos for free when price goes down, as well as how we get crypto for free when price goes up. And that's what we're doing down here with Quant. Granted, this is a testnet trade, right? So when I place trades on the live streams, I just do them with testnet because I don't do it with my live money anymore. That didn't work out so well for me, willy-nilly placing trades on live stream. Let's go to Ethereum. What do we got here? So let's go to the 4 hour for ETH real quick. ETH, right, you can kind of see this level here, but ETH is trying to rise above it, right? You can see where we got rejected here, and it came up, rose above it a bit. I think 1,300 is a pretty meaningful area to watch out for ETH. Right now we're at 1278. We did break down yesterday during the live stream, and I said it. I said with the sell signal, I said everything. I said it looks like we're coming down, and what did we do? We came right down here to this fib line at about 1242. I thought we would come down a little bit more. I thought we'd come down here, into here at about the 1220s. I thought we would come to. We didn't quite get there. We still could, but this is quite a candle on the 4 hour that we're looking at right here. We did print a green dot. We're not in the oversold zone or anything like that, but to me, it looks like at least the swing for now is going up. Let's go to the 1 hour. We did have a buy signal come in on the 1 hour. When did that happen? And that's probably already in profit. That came in right here at 9 in the morning. Probably came in around a price point of, 1262. We've pumped up to 1282, so there's profit in there, no doubt about that. And right now we're at 1279. So when I'm looking at this, I think ETH could come back up here. I mean, this is quite a move, quite a momentum, good size wave is what I'm saying already for where we're at. So to me, it kind of looks like ETH's probably just going to hit resistance here. Maybe it makes its way up to about this level, which is just, around 1,300. That's what I think ETH is going to go to there. Master Keo says, hold off on changing that offer till next weekend. No way, dude. Just go get it. $20. Just go get it. I'm not going to hold it up. Like $20? Like, it's so cheap. I'm not going to hold that up. I'm going to change it whenever I stop being lazy, which is going to be extremely soon. I'll be raising the price back up. I mean, I'll probably make a new offer, but it won't be the same as the one we have right now. It'll probably be more too. But anyways, so yeah, I think ETH's got a little bit more room left in it, is what it looks like to me. But the real question is when it comes up here, right, to about 1,300, and it very well could fail here, right? Because we can see this support level turn maybe resistance level right here, which is exactly where ETH is at. But if it does come up some more, I do expect it to test maybe 1290, 1300, and then that's the real test, right? Because the top of this whole move has been about right here. Let me pull this down a bit. Has been about right here, right? That candle at about 1310. That's about as high as ETH got during this whole run up so far. So that's the real area to look. And ever since back here, when we hit 1310, right? We have this high and a higher high, and we have this wave and a smaller wave, right? Price going up, momentum going down. That's a bearish divergence, and we've been kind of just playing that out ever since. We did have quite a dip down here, so that's interesting. That's possible. Yes, Edwin says I purchased Lever Atlas and didn't receive it. Edwin, if you don't have it, it's probably because you didn't message me your TradingView username. Be sure to find that welcome email, Edwin. It may be in your spam or junk emails. But either way, we'll get that worked out, no doubt about it. So we came down here. Yeah, I think ETH might have a little bit more in it. Now let's go to Quant. And again, we are in a quant trade. It's just on a test net, but we're in a quant trade over here. We got in at 110 several days ago. It's came up to 129, and we are up about 190 bucks, right? We only put, this is the amount of value we have in the trade, but we did 10x leverage. So we really only put in $110 worth of USDT, but we did 10x leverage. So 110 times 10 is 1100. So we get to trade with the power of that. It's gone up about 20 bucks, which is about, 20%. And we've made, 171%. 171% because it went up 20 bucks. What are you talking about? Yeah, because we only actually put up 110 bucks. We used leverage to get 10x trading power. So looks like the price is up about 17%. So we actually made 171% on our money in the trade, right? We put in about 110 bucks, and it looks like we're making about 190 on this particular trade. If you want to learn how to do that, again, click the link in the TikTok bio and go take this masterclass. How I get Bitcoin and other cryptos for free when price goes down. Although in this case it's a long, so we're getting crypto for free when price goes up. And that is what's happening here, right? I'm getting USDT paid to me. USDT is a crypto. And I put my USDT into the trade, $110 worth, and now that $110 has turned into almost $300 because the price went up 19 bucks. If you want to learn how to do that, be sure to check it out. Take advantage of that masterclass offer before I change it. It's still only 20 bucks. 2.5 hour class teaches you how to do this stuff. Who in their right mind doesn't want to learn how to do this? And there's actually still a $300 bonus that comes along with it. So looking at Quant, to me, let's go to the 4 hour first. Let's go to the 4 hour. We came up here. So Quant has had a pretty nice pump. It's been going up, making higher highs. There's a lot of overlap in here, but it did bust through this resistance right here and come up to about 133, and now we're at 129. We are getting a little overbought here. That's what it looks like to me. And we are making kind of a run. We came down, and then we're having kind of a, looks like a run back up because this candle right here. Let's go to the 1 hour. Let's see. Let's zoom this in a bit. What do we got? Yeah, it still looks to me like we have some more room up to come. So it looks to me on the 1 hour like Quant has a good chance of coming back up here into the 130s. Maybe about 132, and right now we're at 129. Looks to me like it might come back up to the 130s. Looks like there's a little more in it. I wouldn't want to hop in right here, but I would be looking for signs of resistance being hit, and I'd probably want to take a short on it. That's what I would be looking for on Quant. But Quant, to me, seems to be in the upper part of its range, and I don't know if it has much more left in it. I think in probably this week, I think Quant, we should see a nice come down to probably somewhere back down here into the, 110s, maybe even down to the low 100s, which is where the 200-day moving average is. That's what I see going on there. Let's go to Matic. Matic, Cosmos, and Quant are the strongest charts in crypto that I've seen since June. Let's go to the 4 hour. I see a lot of people asking about the indicators, by the way, which would be the buy-sell labels and the momentum waves. Ooh, look at bearish divergence. If you want to get the indicator, click the link in the TikTok bio, and you can get Lever Atlas, the indicator, right here. Plus, when you join, you get my most advanced trading course, which is hours and hours and hours and hours of content. And most importantly, you get access to this Discord where we're doing stuff like this. This is our profit page. Degimon here, he got into ETH. This is an ETH trade. He got in at 1288. It went down to 1242. He made 36% on his money. And you know what? That 36% was paid to him in Ethereum. So he got free Ethereum because the price went down. If you want to learn how to do that, if you feel your blood pumping, click the link in the TikTok bio and go take this masterclass right here. I still have it on Black Friday sale. How I get Bitcoin and other cryptos for free when price goes down. 2.5 hour class, plus you're going to get a $300 bonus in my trading fundamentals course. Take advantage of this because this price is going up as soon as I get off my lazy ass and change it, which was supposed to be last week. So you're already in overbought territory here. Anyways, so go check that out if you want. And then so Polygon, what are we on? We're on the 4 hour. So Polygon to me, obviously it was down here. It bounced off the 200-day moving average. That's what this yellow line is here. which was about 78 cents. Now yesterday I actually sold some Matic at about almost 93 cents, and the top of this move ended up being a little over 94, so I sold some yesterday about, I think it was 92.9, and I converted it into Tether is what I did. And now we've come down some, so we're playing around with this area. The question is, will this support hold? It did break, right? Because we had this support right here. We had this support right here, and then it breached it a little bit right here. And now it's kind of finding its level. The question is it going to come up or is it going to go down? Thanks, Luke, for the roses. And then, hold on a second. Got to get rid of a weird person in here. So here we go. We're down here. It could come down more, but I think Matic might have, it looks to me like a lot of things have a little bit of an upswing to do today, but I don't expect it to be very large, right? We have this right here. We have this high and this higher high. We have this wave and this smaller wave. So price is going up, but momentum is going down. That's called a bearish divergence, and that's why I got out back up here, converted into Tether. I didn't take this trade though. Probably should have taken this trade. But anyways, let's see here. Hold on a second. Okay. So, yeah, to me, I think it's going to swing up a bit and then go back down. That's what it looks like to me. Let's zoom in on the 1 hour, though. Let's see here. Hold on a second. So, yeah, we had a buy signal come in here. To me, we see momentum trying to make its way up. Again, we're on the 1 hour now. So this looks to me like it does want to come back up here. I think it's got a good shot at coming up to maybe at least this area right here, which would be 93.5. Maybe breach its way into 94. But I would be looking, because I think from what we're seeing so far, it looks to me like a lot of things kind of want to go up a bit. And then it remains to be seen. Take a closer look. To me, my best guess is I think that we're going to be looking for shorts from there. I'm not really using RSI. I'm just using, I see people asking about the indicator. So the buy sell labels and the momentum wave is what I'm using. That's all called Lever Atlas. That's my own indicator. If you want to get that, click the link in the TikTok bio here. And Lever Atlas you can get right here. And then of course you'll get the my entire trading course here, and you will get also access to the private Discord, which is the most valuable thing. This is where the support is. This is where the community is. This is where I am, other experienced traders, all that stuff. So check that out if you want to. Now, let's see here. We're going to look at ETH. Let's see here. We'll look at ETH again a little bit later, payroll. But right here, that's what Polygon looks like to me. I think Polygon's going to come up a bit and then probably turn back down. That's my best guess at this moment. But I'm not seeing anything super duper clear right now. What else should we look at? Let's take a look at Gala. I love Gala. One of the top things that I buy. Let's see here. So that's kind of a weird one for Gala. Let me pick a different one. Go to this one. Let's go to the 4 hour on it. Let's see here. Watch out for, people in the chat, by the way. I see someone in there trying to, watch out for people in the chat. So right here with Gala, what's Gala at right now? It's a little under 2.5 cents. 2.5 cents been kind of an area, like right here's 2.5 cents. That's been an area that's been holding pretty decent support for Gala. It does come down but recover pretty quickly. It looks like it did have quite a wick yesterday, and this would actually be, I didn't know this. This is the lowest of all the moves, right? We're on the 4 hour. Here was the FTX fallout back here, and then we came lower and then tested again, and then we breached it yesterday. I was unaware of that. I was unaware that we breached that yesterday. Wow. We came down to 2.35 cents. Very interesting. And we're sitting right about here right now, right under 2.5 cents. So the question is that support or resistance? We came down here. We look a bit almost oversold is what it looks like to me. So I'd be, leaning my bias towards taking a long here. Plus the rest of the market looks like it wants to go up a little bit. Same thing. We're on our way up. I don't know if I'd want to I just don't see any clear indicators here. I don't see a buy label. I don't really see a divergence. So I'm not seeing anything clear, but my best if I were to just have to pick something, I think that this would probably go up because it's down here around this major support level, which is about 2.5 cents, right? We're a little under it. So I think that there's a little profit to be squeezed out of there on a long, but nothing crazy to me that I'd want to look at. What chart is it? This is Gala. This is Gala. Yeah, I don't see anything clear. Let's go to Phantom. Phantom is one that some people in our Discord have been trading. Let's go to the 4 hour on it. We did have a sell signal come up here, and that looks pretty decent to me because this is, look at this, right? We have these price going up, and look at the momentum waves. The momentum waves are going down. We get this little red line here. This is a bearish divergence. Actually, we have a triple divergence now. And then the sell label came out almost at the same time. This actually looks pretty bearish to me, Phantom does. Phantom right now is at 23.9 cents. Looks like it got up to a high of about 2.26 cents, 26.4. Would I want to hop in right now and take a short? I don't think so, because I don't like to take shorts when we're below the zero line like this, because here's the zero line right here, right? Above the zero line, below the zero line. I don't like to take shorts when we're below. So, yeah, I don't know. What do we have here? That's the 4. Let's go to the 1 hour. Let's check that out. I see some people asking about the indicator. Again, the buy-sell label and the momentum waves is my own indicator, Lever Atlas. It is a unique indicator. Click the link in the TikTok bio, and you can get Lever Atlas over here. Right? And the indicator is great. But what you get with being a member too is you get my whole entire trading course. This is a $1,000 course right here, hours and hours of content. And most importantly, you get access to this private Discord where I'm in there. I share my trades. I answer your questions. Other experienced traders answer your questions. This is a private Discord, not filled with a bunch of loud people. It's filled with serious people. And here's our profit board where we post a lot of our profits that we take, right? Like here's Degimon right here. Yesterday he got in on ETH at 1288, got out at 1242. Made 36% on his money. Price of ETH went down, and he got free ETH. If he had 1 ETH up here, down here he's got 1.36 ETH. If you want to learn how to do that, click the link in the TikTok bio and take this masterclass while I still have it on sale, because I'm going to be raising that price very, very soon. Let's see here. Hold on a second. There's a lot of just haters in here today. This is crazy. Anyways. Let's go back over here to Phantom. Phantom to me, again, it looks, this looks even more so like I want to take a long. We are now on the hourly. We're below the zero line. It looks to me like it does want to go up. Luke, thanks for the rose. So to me, Phantom does look like it might want to swing up, but I have a hard time seeing Phantom break above, 25 and a half cents. The most likely scenario to me is that Phantom comes up here to this level, because you can see where price kind of got caught up at that, and that would be about just under 25 cents right now at 23.9. This does look like a decent long candidate to me. It looks to me like momentum wants to go up. We had a clear bullish divergence right there, and it hasn't really played out yet. Phantom looks to me like it wants to go up. Thanks for all the follows coming in. Thanks for all the likes coming in. What should we look at next? So overall, we already looked at quant. Luke says VeChain. Let's take a look at VeChain. Plus, Luke threw some roses out there. Luke's on here all the time. Appreciate you being here, Luke. Luke, are you in Lever Atlas, by the way? You should get in Lever Atlas, man. If you're not, I think you'd really enjoy it. Let's go to the 4 hour. Whoops. Let's go to the 4 hour. We had a sell signal come in. These aren't my standard candles here, but we do seem to have support. You can very much see support, right? We found resistance at this level, then support, and now we're coming down to test it again, which is about 1.9 cents, And VeChain for the longest time, 2 cents was an extremely strong support area, but then it broke it, right? It broke it, came all the way down here to 1.72 cents, which I felt was a very good value for VeChain. I like VeChain a lot. I've been buying VeChain since 2017, the end of 2017. So, anyways. To me, this looks like a short candidate to me on the 4 hour. We're above the zero line. Momentum's clearly going down. We're hitting this resistance here, which is, a little under 2 cents. It looks like we came up here at the top of this wick to just under 2 cents. Let me go to the 1 hour. Let's go to the 1 hour. Sell signal came in there too. That might have got stopped out though. I wouldn't have really wanted to take that sell signal because again, we'd be below the zero line. So I'm watching this one, but I do think that we're getting, we are in the 1.9s. To me, the probability lies Yeah, the probability lies on a short for V-chain to me. I don't know if I'd want to hop in quite yet. I'd want to see price find some stability, but to me it looks like it's really struggling to get above 1.94 cents, right? Rejected, rejected. Now it looks like we might get rejected. That might be a decent spot to take a short. The next level after that would probably be about up here, the top of all these wicks, which would be about 1.95. Either way, those feel like decent entries to me. We can't work in certainties, right? But we work in probabilities, and to me the probability lies on a short as being the best move for V-chain at the moment if I had to take something, which I would probably wait just a little bit to see what happens. Let's go to Luna. I see people asking for Bitcoin. We'll come back to Bitcoin. We looked at Bitcoin at the beginning of the stream. We will come back and look at it again. Let's go to Luna. Do we want to go to Luna or Lune C? By the way, I want to be very clear. I really don't like Luna. I really don't. I don't understand why people are still messing around with that. I think they just lost money and they just hope to get it back and just don't want to let it go. Anyways, so on the 4 hour, looks like we've got resistance up here. We did come up and hit that, but now we are kind of on our way down. I don't think I'd want to hop in right here. What were these ranges here? I'd say that meaningful resistance is probably right around this area of about 1.68. Right now we're at 1.64, maybe even call it 1.7 just to be a little more conservative. Let me draw a fib on Luna here. Hold on. Let me draw a fib. Check this out. We'll go all the way down here and then all the way up here. I know you're only supposed to draw them to left to right, which maybe I should. Let me go up here though. Check this out. That's pretty interesting. That's a pretty interesting one. If I go right here, not as interesting, kind of interesting. I got like this one more. What if we go down here? Both of them relevant. So we'll go to these wicks up here. We'll choose those. Seems like we're hitting resistance right at this line, right at this line. And again, I measured from down here to back here. Now, people say you're supposed to do fibs from left to right, never right to left. I'm like, well, you know, I don't think that that's a hard rule. Because here I just drew this out, and this is a pretty relevant fib line. And I went from down here to up here, and here's a pretty relevant fib box, right? We're sitting here, riding on this line, bouncing between these, came up here to this one, hit the golden pocket, came up here, rejected again, and now we're riding along the top of the golden pocket, which seems to be about 1.63. So I don't know if I'd want to take a short on this right now. Let's go to the 1 hour. Let me get my momentum indicator back up. Meek Makua says, can't wait next week when I join the DC group, watch the Masterclass at night and started to. Awesome, Makua, awesome. I remember you mentioning about that yesterday, that you were going to hop in. Glad to see you hopping in, for sure. Let's see here. So, again, we had a buy signal come in. Had a buy signal come in at 11, so about an hour ago. We did have a bullish divergence. Pretty much a bullish divergence. And we're bouncing off the bottom of this golden pocket. That's not the most clear bullish divergence I've ever seen, which is where price goes lower and momentum starts shifting up. But it's possible. Would I want to hop in here? I don't know. I don't think I'd want to hop in here. We already looked at Gala. Gala looked like more of a long potential than anything else, but you know, nothing looked super clear to me on Gala, but it looked like more of a long to me. So what do we think about Luna here? I don't know. Luna, it's just in the upper part of its range. It does look like it's got room to come up. If it does, I would expect it to come up to probably this area here, which would be about $1.66, which is a decent move. You know, you can make some profit out of that, no doubt. If it really wants to get saucy, it could wick all the way up here, which would be about $1.70. That's kind of the upper part of the range, I would think, for that. You're welcome, Mike Guy. By the way, check out this quant trade that we're in over here. No, that is on the testnet, though. One we placed a few days ago. We got in at 110 bucks. It's up to 129. So it's went up 19 bucks, but check this out. We're up 184 bucks. 165%. Right? Pretty wild. Pretty wild. Goes up 19 bucks. We're making 184. We're making 165% on our money because it went up 19 bucks. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to learn how to do that. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to learn how to do this. What else should we look at here? Let's go take a look at Solana. We haven't looked at Solana yet. See a lot of ones coming in. See a lot of ones coming in. So if you want to check that out, learn how we're doing that, check out this link, click this link over here and go get this masterclass. I still have it on sale. It's only 20 bucks. I'm going to be changing it literally the first second I stop being lazy. It's 20 bucks, 2.5 hour masterclass, plus you'll get a $300 bonus with it. And that teaches you how we do stuff like that, but it also teaches you how we profit when price goes down, how we get free crypto when price goes down. Here's over on my Discord, like here's an example of a trade yesterday. One of our members here got in at 1288 for ETH, and the price went down to 1242, and he made 36% on his money. Are you getting that? Price went down, and he made 36%, and you know what? That his profits were paid to him in ETH, so he got free ETH because the price went down. Want to learn how to do that? Take this masterclass. I still have it on sale for just 20 bucks. Am I watching Vikings today? I watched them a little bit. Edwin, be sure to message me, man. If you joined Lever Atlas, be sure to message me. You would have gotten a welcome email. So be sure to do that. There's instructions in that welcome email. It may be in your spam or junk box. Let's go to Solana. Solana on the 1 hour. Let's go to the 4 hour. Let me get a drink of coffee. Let's see here. So we had a big run up, came to this area, right? Got held up, and then dropped, right? We had price going sideways, momentum going down, sell signal, boom. And then we came down, got a little oversold, buy signal, boom. Sell signal still playing out, I think, but we're below the zero line. I wouldn't want to take shorts right now being below the zero line. Let's go to the 4 hour, see if we can see any, or the 1 hour, see if we can see anything. We did have a buy signal come in a bit ago. That's played out pretty well. Yeah, that's played out pretty well. That's played out pretty well, but we're coming up to this area, which is our first meaningful resistance area, and we're at it, which is about 1355, and we're literally at 1355. So what does this look like? We're above the zero line. I wouldn't want to hop into a long right here. I actually think that I can't hate taking a short here, you know? David Acosta says, me running to pay for the masterclass, can't hate on success. That seems like wise thinking to me, David. That seems to make sense. So, again, only 20 bucks. I mean, what is that? The cost of a lunch? You know, what is that? Cost of a beer at a football game? It's nothing. Makua says, is it okay if I do everything on mobile phone? Oh, absolutely, dude. I do literally, like, I do all of my trading on my phone. I look at charts and everything on my phone. I just have it up on my computer because it's the best way to show you guys when I do stuff like this. But I do everything on my phone. That's a really good question. To me, I would be more looking for shorts, but nothing super clear right here, so I wouldn't take any trades on Solana right now. It could come up more. It definitely could come up more, but it's just too hard for me to say about taking a trade right now on Solana. Let's see here. What else do we want to look at? Magic token. Magic token. I don't know what that is. I hope it's not some super low cap pumpity pump pump. Looks like it's pumped a lot, right? Down here on Tuesday, it was 26 cents. Now it's 56 cents. So it looks like a big pumpity pump pump. This is very clear to me. If I was holding this, I would sell the shit out of it. It's very clear to me that the momentum is going down. Well, price is finding its end. It's double topping right here. This is very clear to me. You can't work in certainties. I can only work in probabilities. And to me, the probabilities looks like it's coming down. I think it's going to come at least to the 200-day moving average, which is this yellow line right here, which would be 42 cents. I would personally, I would get out of this. I would take my profits. If I was in down here, I would definitely take profits here. This looks like a classic double top to me. Momentum's clearly shifting. That's what it looks like to me. Let's go to Algo. I don't even need to look at Magic anymore. I'm not even sure what Magic is. I've got the magic in me. Let's see here. Looking at Algo. Let's take a look at Algo. Trading very sideways, very choppy, but it is starting to tighten up here. I don't like the price that it's at because it's in very much of almost a 50-50 spot, right? You can see the price is trading literally around like this price, going above it and below it. So it's like literally flipping a coin which way it's going to go. But we are below the zero line. So my favor, I'd probably go 60-40 that it's going to go up. I wouldn't expect a humongous move. If it goes up, maybe it comes up here to about 24.3 cents. Right now we're at 23.9. Profit can definitely be made on that type of thing. But boy, that one's hard to read right now. It seems like a lot of charts right now are in a zone like that where it's kind of hard to read. Except for one I'm going to show you in a second. We did have a buy signal come in on Algorand. That played out pretty well, but again, we're coming to that area. We're above the zero line now. We had a bullish divergence get drawn for us by Lever Atlas. I don't know, man. I don't think I would want to get into a trade here. It looks too 50-50 to me, and I don't like that. Let's go to AVAX, because AVAX is one that we were actually tracking this morning. Over here in the Discord, it got brought up. Where was AVAX? Yeah, who is it? Hosname brought up a short on AVAX and made me go look at it. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. That does kind of look like a good short potential to me. Right now, AVAX is at 1370. Look at this big pump that it's had. Let's go to the 4 hour, though, first. Zoom out a bit. It had, because it was here, and then it came down and it came up. Most things don't get past this major level. It came down and pumped up some more. And now it came up here to the upper part of this range. And to me, it's overbought on the 4 hour. To me, it looks like it wants to roll over. Came up here to about 1388. And as we zoom into the 1 hour, prices really starting to fail is what it looks like to me. We have look at this high and look at this higher high, right? Higher high. Look at the waves. Waves are getting smaller. This is a bearish divergence. It's just going down, 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 even though price is going sideways. To me, it definitely looks like this wants to break. Definitely looks like this wants to break. I actually really like anywhere in the 1370s as a short on Avalanche. I really like this one. I placed a limit order this morning. I don't know if it's been filled yet because I haven't been tracking it that closely. I obviously have a stop loss set in place too, so it's just kind of let it be what it is. But that's what I see there. AVAX to me looks like a very clear short. I really like the probabilities, right? Can't work in certainties, only probabilities. To me, everything's looking like the probabilities of AVAX turning over. That's where my probabilities lie, right? Because we see price going up, momentum is going down. You can clearly see prices failing. It's coming up to the upper range like we looked at on the 4 hour, right? So this is the main support resistance area, but it broke above and came to the upper part of the range, and now it's really failing to cross that. I really like this one for a short. I really do. Let's see here. What else can we look at? I see someone asking for Doge. I see a lot of people asking about the indicator too. If you want to get the buy-sell labels and the momentum wave, that's all Lever Atlas. So just click the link in my bio, and you can get Lever Atlas right here, the trading indicator. And in addition to that, when you join Lever Atlas, you'll get my entire trading course, which is like a $1,000 course with hours and hours and hours of content. And most importantly, you get access to this Discord where I'm in, right? I'm answering questions. I'm posting my trades. Other experienced traders are in there. And here's some of our profits that we're doing over there, right? There's profit, 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 profit. We can do that for a little bit. But biggest things I want you to notice is, do you see that the price here went from 1288 down to 1242, and he made 36% because the price went down? And in addition to that, his profits were actually paid to him in ETH. So he got free ETH because the price went down. Does that blow your mind? Does that get your heart pumping at all? If you want to learn how to do that, again, click the link in my TikTok bio and go take this masterclass. Or just dive in with both feet and join the Lever Atlas community. But this class right here shows you how we get Bitcoin and other cryptos for free when price goes down. I still have it on Black Friday sale for just $20. And you get a $300 bonus along with it. So go take advantage of that. I will be raising the price very, very soon. Because if you don't want to learn how to do something like this, like, are you awake? Are you paying attention at all? All right, let's go to Doge. So Doge. We had a buy signal come in that worked out pretty well, but we are above the zero line now. I wouldn't want to take in any longs right here. It looks to me like we are coming to the upper part of, like, price got rejected. Odds are it gets rejected here, right? We had the momentum waves up here. They're getting smaller. To me, this looks like it's coming up to a top, good old Doji, which is right above that 10-cent mark. So that's what that looks like on the 4 hour. Let's go down to the 1 hour. What do we see on the 1 hour here? with the buy signal come in, maybe there's a little profit to squeeze out of the buy signal. This one's a little harder to read. I don't know about the entry time. Again, if I'm forced to choose something, I would want to take a short probably on Doge. But it has a little more room that it could possibly come up, right? It's hitting this area, which is pretty decent resistance, but it's looking, I would want to see where this one ends up here. I wouldn't want to hop in yet, but I would probably be looking for a short on Doji if it showed us some fail, movement. All right, we'll go back to Bitcoin. We'll go back to the Bitcoin. Again, Bitcoin and ETH, when I start the streams, hop on right away because those are the first two that I look at, and then we do eventually come back to them. But nonetheless. So Bitcoin is interesting. Bitcoin is interesting. Look at this. So we have to say that big FTX fallout, and then the big hop up, and then we've been trading overall pretty sideways, but with a downward tendency, making lower highs, lower lows, and then kind of changed direction here a bit. And to me, it looks like price wants to fail. That's what it looks like to me. We're coming up here to this, call it resistance area. To me, it looks like price wants to fail. And then over here on the 1 hour, let me scroll this up a little bit. So we had the buy signal come in. That's played out pretty well. That sell was probably a loser. That buy is obviously good. Sell good, buy good. So again, we're coming up here to this area. Maybe it's got a little bit more in it. Maybe it comes up to like this area over here. Maybe, upward. Maybe it pushes up to here. It's kind of too hard to tell at the moment. I wouldn't want to take any longs though, because we're well above the zero line, almost moving into the overbought zone. But I don't know. Hard for me to say on a lot of things today. Let's go to ETH. But to me, I'm leaning down. I'm leaning on the short side. We had this buy signal come in on the 1 hour for Ethereum, bounced right off this golden pocket. So this buy was a winner, sell was a winner, buy is a winner. That could continue going up, but we are starting to get into the overbought zone. So to me, I wouldn't want to be taking any longs here because the upper part of all of this, let's zoom out to the 4 hour real quick. You can see it got rejected, right? And now we're coming up to kind of this area. It could maybe make its way up, right? 1300 seems to be a really strong resistance area. You can see it like there's 1300. You can see all the times it did break above, but then it finally broke down. And yesterday on the live stream, we were up around here, and I was saying I think it's going to come down. Now I thought it would come down even more, but it came down a good amount. That was a good short to take. But it could have a little bit more in it. We did just have a buy signal come in on the 4 hour, and that will confirm in quite a way. That won't confirm for another almost 4 hours. So that buy signal must have just popped on. And right now we're at 1378. What's been the upper part of the move? About 1382. I probably wouldn't want to hop in there. If I were going to take a long, I'd probably want to get in the 1260s. On ETH if I were going to take a long, which on the 4 hour, we very well could get some out of it. I mean, to me, it's kind of looking, the more I look at it, it looks like maybe there's a little bit more green to squeeze out of this. The 1 hour signal was the best because that came on here and then went up. That was, that's pretty solid right there. I just don't know if there's a lot left. I mean, if price comes back down here into the 1260s, maybe there's some there, but I don't think I'd like to get that. I see some people asking about the indicator. So if you want to get the buy-sell labels and the momentum wave, that indicator is called Lever Atlas. Click the link in my TikTok bio, and you can get Lever Atlas right here. It's my own indicator. It's a monthly subscription to the indicator. But in addition to that, when you become a Lever Atlas member, you get my entire trading course, my most advanced trading course, which is about a $1,000 course. And then most importantly, you get access to this Discord, this private Discord, where I'm in, right? I'm answering people's questions. We're chatting amongst other experienced traders and people learning how to trade. This is a very serious, very, very valuable Discord. It's a private Discord. And then here's we post some of our profits. Like here's some profits we're making. Degimon here, the price of ETH went down and he made 36% on his money. And his profits were paid to him in ETH. He got free ETH because the price went down. Hasnain just joined this week, I think, and he's already profiting. This was a short. He profited here. His profits were paid to him in Tether. So his price went down and he got some Tether out of it. There's one. He's new too. Only been in for a couple weeks. Price went down for ETH. Looks like his profits were paid to him in ETH. We have a lot of these going on. Plus, I post my trades in there. Other people do too. Lots of good stuff in there. If you're brand new to this, I really suggest taking this masterclass. I still have it on Black Friday sale, and that price is going up. I'm going to change it as soon as I stop being lazy. But it's still only 20 bucks, right? That's the cost of a lunch. It's the cost of a beer at a football game. How I get Bitcoin and other cryptos for free when price goes down? Who in their right mind doesn't want to learn how to do that? 20 bucks? Kidding me. I'm basically giving it away. Plus, you get a $300 bonus still by taking this masterclass. So go check that out. But that's ETH. That's ETH. What else do we want to look at? Edwin, really, find that welcome email. All those instructions, Edwin, they're in your welcome email. So it may be in your spam or junk folder. Go find that welcome email. If you joined Lever Atlas, you got a welcome email with all the instructions and all of the links. So I can't stress enough, Edwin. Go find that welcome email. You definitely got it. It's sitting somewhere. It might be in your spam or junk folder. Let's see here. What else can we look at? Somebody keeps asking for this Dirk thing. Let's take a look at Dirk. I have no idea what Dirk is, so I was kind of hesitant to look at it because it sounds like a super low capper to me. But I don't know. Maybe it's not. There's so many cryptos. It's not like I know all of them. How could you? There's literally like 20-some thousand cryptos. Traded very sideways here. Although that buy was probably a loser. Some of these were good. The sell had quite a pump here. What is this? What did it go from? It went from 12.6 up to 17. Yeah, I would avoid this. I would probably sell it. I think that something you got to be really careful of is when things pump like this, like you got to learn to take profits, in my opinion. These are just my opinions. This looks like some kind of event-driven thing, and I would sell into it. That's what I would do without knowing anything else. That's just my first instinct, just from reading the chart. To me, it looks like price is definitely topping off, and I think it's going to come down. This definitely looks like it's going to come down to me. By the way, we are streaming live on YouTube also. If you want to see my whole entire screen all the time, you can come over here to YouTube. We are streaming over here, Daily Crypto Bull. There should be a little play button in my TikTok bio. Click the little play button. That should take you over to my YouTube channel. But that's that Dirk thing. DeSo. Interesting. I haven't looked at DeSo in a while. Decentralized social. Very interesting. Let's take a look at that. I do like that concept. Let me get a drink of coffee quick. Let's see here. Let's go to the 4-hour. So DeSo seems to be coming up to its 200-day moving average. That's a very strong resistance level. Looks like its 200-day moving average is roughly about 977. Right now we're at 929. Price did come down, right? We had this bearish divergence happen here. We had a sell signal come in, and it went down, hitting basically the top of this range and finding that as support. Now it's bouncing up a bit. We did print a green dot here on the 4-hour, so maybe we've got a little bit up to go, but I can't tell from here. Today's a harder to read day. It really is. Yesterday I was like, everything looked like it was good for shorts, and that played out pretty well. The only thing that I've seen so far that looks like a good opportunity, that looked more clear to me, was AVAX. AVAX looked like a pretty good short. And I originally got alerted of that in our Discord by one of the members because he was asking me to take a look at it. And I looked, and I'm like, oh shit, that does look like a decent short opportunity. So to me, this looks like it does want to come up. I think there's a good chance DeSo comes back up here to this rough area, about 950 to 970. So I would probably actually be looking for a long on DeSo. Plus, we just had a buy signal come in here on the 1 hour, and that will confirm. I don't have a timer on it, but it came in here on this candle. This looks solid to me. This looks like a solid long opportunity. That's where my probabilities will lie here. I'd probably want to get in. I actually like 929. Actually, 929 is a pretty good price to get in at. And I would probably put my stop down here at about probably about 916. And then I'd ride it up. I think there's a good chance DeSo gets up to 950 to 970. No, it's not market cipher. This whole thing is the momentum waves and the buy sell. That's all Lever Atlas. So again, if you want to get the indicator, click the link in the TikTok bio, and you get the indicator right here. In addition to that, you'll get my entire trading course, and most importantly, you get access to the private Discord where I'm in other experienced traders are in. You get your questions answered, see what trades we're doing, stuff like that. The Discord, I can't stress it enough, it's the most valuable part of being a Lever Atlas member, right? Being in that community of serious people that actually pay to be there. If you've never been in a private Discord, it's 10,000 leagues above any free Discord you're ever going to find. Because everyone in there's a lot more serious and takes it a lot more seriously. Anyways, look at gold. What is that? XAU USD. Let's take a look at gold. Gold is hitting its 200-day moving average. All right, it broke it, used it as support, stayed up, and now it broke. And now it looks like it's using it as resistance around here just below 1,800. To me, but we are below the zero here. Overall, though, I think that gold looks like it wants to turn down because I think that gold is going to turn down and I think the dollar is going to turn up in the short term here. So to me, this looks like a short opportunity on gold at the around 1,800. That's what it looks like to me for gold, and that's on the 1 hour. Let's see here. What else do we want to look at? Let's take a look at sand. Good old sandy sand. You know how much I love blockchain gaming. Let's see here. Let me go to the 4 hour. So sand, let's check this out. This is big. Look at this. So this was FTX dropout. It bounced up, came down here, and then we kind of have this general support resistance area here. Broke it, came up, resistance, resistance. Then it broke it, came back up here. This is a very strong resistance area right here at about 60 cents. Right now we're at 58.92. We did just have a buy signal come in. We're on the 4 hour. I'm inclined to believe that. Actually, I like that. I mean, look at that. Sell. Look at this. Buy, sell, good, buy, good, sell, good, buy, good, sell, good. I think this buy is going to be right on. I do think that this is going to come up some. Right now we're at 58.9. And I do think it's got a good chance coming back up here around 60. And that's a decent move for sand, right? Because every 0.005 it goes up is 1.59 from here would be 1%. So I think there's a really good chance sand comes up here and tries to get to 60. This actually does look like a decent long opportunity to me based on the 4 hour. Let's go to the 1 hour. We had a buy signal come in at 10 in the morning, so about 2.5 hours ago. I wouldn't want to hop in though. God dang it. See, I wouldn't want to hop in on the hourly because we're above the zero line. Now this looks a little more bearish to me. I think it's probably going to come down a little bit, but on the 4 hour, it does look like it wants to come up here and test this again. So I wouldn't want to hop in yet, right? I use the 4 hour to zoom out and take a look, and then I come into the 1 hour to zoom in and see when I want to get in. This doesn't look like the moment to me. We're above the zero line. Buy signal did come in. I would have ignored it, although probably would have been a low profit in there. What was it? 5851, 59, probably a little profit in there. I wouldn't want to get in right now on sand, although I do think maybe this one comes down a bit and then goes up because on the 4 hour it does look like it wants to come up to like about 60 cents. That's what it looks like to me. Edwin, you got the welcome email. Are you sure you joined Lever Atlas? Because if you just got the Masterclass, you don't get access to the Discord. Only Lever Atlas members get access to the Discord. And then if you got the welcome email, if you did join Lever Atlas and you got the welcome email, Edwin, you did, then there's instructions there. You need to set up your TradingView account and then give me your TradingView username so that I can grant your account access to TradingView. Please go through and read the welcome email. The instructions, they're all laid out right there. Let's see here. Edwin, you sent me your TradingView username. If you did, I added you in. If you did, and then I sent you another email showing you how to add it. But I will take an additional look. Be sure to email me again then, and be sure to email me again. And when I'm done with the live stream, I will go in there and take a look and double check it. I don't want to do all that on the live stream right here because it gives information I don't want to share. Such as login information, etc. So what else do we want to look at? Let's take a look at Cardano. Let's take a look at Cardano. We're on the 1 hour here. Cardano's above the zero line. We had the buy signal come in. That played out pretty well. Buy was good. Sell was a loser. Buy was good. Sell was good. Buy is obviously profitable. Coming to the upper part of this range, no doubt about it. Let me go out to the 4 hour just to make sure here. Yeah, we're hitting the lower part of this range, which seems to be resistance. Getting a little overbought on the 4. To me, this does look like more of a short candidate to me. Let's go back down to the 1 hour. We had the buy signal come in, but I think we're topping out. Cardano definitely looks like a short candidate to me. Do you only play with crypto? Yeah, I only trade crypto. But to me, this looks like it's coming up to the top of a range. I would put the probabilities, can't work in certainties, only probabilities. And to me, the probability on Cardano is decent that we're coming to this part here. And it looks like a short. And right now we're at 32.3. The upper part of this range was 32.4. This actually looks like a decent short opportunity to me. Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys want to see me place a short on Cardano. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to see me place a short on Cardano. And here's a long that we're in on Quant, right? We got in at 110, and it's went up to 128.50, and we are up 159%, which equates to $178. Because what we did is we put in $110 of USDT and did 10x leverage, so it gives us the power of 110 times 10, so 1100. And we got in at 110, which that's just kind of coincides, but that was our entry price, and now it went up, right? We didn't buy anything, we just put our tether into a trade. And now we're up 158% for $178 in profit because the price went up 18 bucks. You want to learn how to do that? You want to learn how to play shorts? You want to learn how to profit when price goes down? If you do, click this link right here and go take this masterclass. I still have it on Black Friday sale for only 20 bucks. How I get Bitcoin and other cryptos for free when price goes down. This 2.5 hour masterclass will blow your mind. Plus, I have a $300 bonus that I'm giving you when you get this masterclass. I mean, it's the cost of lunch. It's the cost of a beer at a football game. And here's our profit board over on our Discord, right? Like here's Degimon here. He got in this ETH trade, got in at 1288, went down to 1242. He made 36% on his money, and that was paid to him in ETH. He got free ETH because the price went down. That's the type of stuff I teach you in this masterclass. Best 20 bucks you're going to spend today, no doubt about it. And that price is going up as soon as I get off my lazy butt and change the price. Let's go over here. We were going to take a short on Cardano. I see a lot of ones that came in. Let's go place a short on Cardano. Let's see here. So now we're on Cardano, and I liked the price it's at 32.3. I think that's a decent area for a short. So let's go back over here. And what I'll do is I'll always isolate it. I'm going to do a 10x leverage. I'm going to go here to, what is it again? 32.3. Right now over here on testnet, it's showing me 32.6. Where are we at? 32.62. I like 6.5 then. And we'll do this. Not that many. So let's do more than that. So we're going to put up 500 Cardano, which equates to about 160 bucks, but we're going to 10x leverage, so we get to trade with the power of 1,632, 10 times the power. And we're going to do a short, so I'm going to click this right here. And we're going to set a stop loss. Where would our stop loss be? I think I'd like my stop loss to be up here, ideally. Up somewhere around there. So we'll choose about, if we're going to get in at 32.65, we're going to put our stop loss at 0.329. I think I like that. We'll do that. Then we're going to click open short. Thanks for all the follows coming in. And we're going to confirm it. And then what it does, now we... Oh, did it move straight? Did I select market? No, I selected limit. Oh, you know what? It just filled because the price just hit. So we are now in this trade right here with about $1,200 of value. We got in at 32.65. The price is at 32.65. We haven't made anything on it yet. But this one here, as the price goes down, we will get paid profit. We will get tether given to us. We'll profit when the price goes down. Let's see here. So if the price goes down, we will profit, such as what Degimon did back here, where the price went down and he made profit. Again, I can't stress it enough. If you want to learn how to do that, go take this masterclass. I still have it on sale for just 20 bucks. I just can't stress it enough. Like, who in their right mind doesn't want to learn how to do this? But that's Cardano, so we took that short there. We will come back and check on it in a little bit. Right now, it looks like we're in the profit just a little bit because the price now went down to 32. See, right? We got in at 32.65, and now it's down to 32.59. So now we're in the profit just a little bit already because the price went down. Now we're in the profit. Go take the masterclass. You don't have to sit here and be attached to everything needing to go up for you to profit. Like me as a trader, I profit either way. I just need price to move. Wow. Some haters in here. Wow. Let's take a look at a lot of follows coming in. A lot of sharing the video. Appreciate all that. Thanks for all the likes coming in. But let's see here. So that's that. What else should we look at? Let's take a look at, what haven't we looked at in a while? Jamai says, I'll do the masterclass tomorrow. I may raise the price by tomorrow, FYI. Let's see here. What do you trade on? I use Bybit mostly, but again, 2.5 hour masterclass. I go through all that stuff in great detail. Sheeb. Yeah, let's take a look at Shiba. Now, I don't really like Shiba as a project, but that doesn't necessarily have to matter for people making money off it. It seems to me that it's trying to push up through this resistance zone. Boy, if you don't have anything nice to say, just don't say anything. Goodness. Let's see here. Goodness gracious. So we're coming up here to this kind of resistance zone here. I don't know, man. It looks like it's really kind of topping out to me on the 4 hour. I'd put that range probably up here at about, whatever the hell that number is. All those zeros in a 937 right now. We're all those zeros in a 939. So you can still profit off a price drop. Yeah. That's, I mean, like, look at Degimon here, right? He got in at 1288. It went down to 1242. He made 36% because the price went down like $40 some. And that profit was paid to him in Ethereum. So we actually got free ETH because the price went down. Are you paying attention? Are you guys getting this? Right? And this trade that we're in over here, we just placed it live on the stream. This Cardano trade, we got in at 32.65. Prices come down to 32.57. Look at that. We should be in profit. I don't know why it's not showing the number. Oh, because it just popped back up. So now we're even. We were just in the profit when it went down, but I just paid that. Kieran says that's not true. He was paid in USD. No, Kieran, he was paid in Ethereum. The reason it has USD, this is called an inverse perpetual trade, because when you place the trade, you place it in the value of dollars, but your profits are paid to you in Ethereum. Whereas when you do a trade like these two, where you have the tether, your profits are paid to you in tether. Either way, you're getting paid profits because the price goes down. I hope you're getting that. I hope you're getting that. And that's something called inverse perpetual. Look at this. Where's my inverse perpetual at? Inverse contracts, right? See, ETH USD. Your profits are paid to you in Ethereum. Here, your profits are paid to you in Bitcoin. Profits are paid to you in XRP, DOT, Cardano, if I wanted to do that. If I do a USDT, my profits will be paid to me in USDT. Okay. Yes, he made 36% of what he risked as opposed to his total account value. Correct. He profited when price went down based on the amount of money he put into the trade. Correct. So going back over here to Shiba, that was on the 4 hour. Let's go to the 1 hour. So we had a buy signal come in, but it looks like it's getting pretty tight to me. We did cross the zero line just a little bit. So risk reward 0.36 to 1. No, we use stop losses. our risk is very low. As long as you use a stop loss. Again, I get into all that in my masterclass and my courses. That's not a risk to reward. It's not all or nothing, Kieran. I promise you, you don't. I mean, with all respect, man, you are. It seems to me you are quite unfamiliar with how this works. So, anyways, let's see here. So Shiba's coming up here to this range. You can see that we really kind of are finding price resistance around that number. A lot of zeros in a 934. He didn't risk 1 unit. He risked more like 0.05 units because of stop losses, man. Anyways, let's see here. So 0.93, this is looking decent to me. Let's go to 1 hour. Okay, we are on the 1 hour. So we've come up here. Yeah, I don't know. To me, overall, if I were to do something, it looks like I would take a short on it. Let's go to the 4 hour here. Let's see here. Okay, I don't want to have these debates with you anymore, Kieran. I'm just going to block you, man. You're kind of a jerk. And you don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, it's annoying me. So here we go. Yeah, again, we can see that price is just finding resistance up here and spending a lot of time down in this area. So the probabilities just lie to me. We are above the zero line. If I were forced to do something right now, I would be looking for a short, although I probably wouldn't want to take a short until probably that number. That's what I kind of look like there. Let's see here. What else do we want to look at? Shiba. Did we look at Doge already? We looked at Doge. Let's see here. Biden outlawing all crypto like other countries. I doubt it, Greg. What else do we want to look at here? What else should we look at? What would be something good to look at right now? No, T-Swag, that is definitely not for real. But feel free to look into it, of course. We already looked at Phantom. We already looked at Doge. What else do we want to look at? And yes, you can't outlaw crypto. It's like outlawing technology or the internet. It's very hard to do and not beneficial. Anyways, so I'm sorry, the comments here are getting, let's look at Link. The comments here are getting distracting. Guys, be productive, please. So as we go to Link here, we are on the 4 hour. It does look to me like we crossed the 200-day moving average, which is this yellow line right here. Came up, coming down, bounced off it, using it as support, so that's positive for Link. Link's sitting here at 739. I bought a good amount of Link when it went under $6, because why the hell not? Didn't spend much time under it. Not much time at all. We're $6. There's basically $6. That's how much time Link spent below $6. That was my buy area when Link went under $6. I bought a good amount of Link down there. And then it's bounced, right? It came up above this support area, resistance area, and it came up above. Now it seems to be using it as support. So Link looks pretty strong. Link looks pretty strong on the 4 hour. Let's go to the 1 hour. We are above the zero line on the 1 hour now, although Link does look like it might have some more legs in it. This was pretty oversold. But it didn't go down a ton. Came down to the 200. This actually looks kind of bullish to me, Link does. I think Link's got some legs in it. I think you could very well see Link come up here to the 760s. That's what my best guess is right there. What else should we look at here? My goodness. H-bar. Let's take a look at H-bar. And that's how someone put Tesla. Let's take a look at Tesla after that. Let's go to H-bar. Let's go to the 4 hour on it. What was the low for H-bar during this whole thing? The low for H-bar was down here at about 4.2 cents, it looks like. And then it's been trading pretty dang sideways, basically between here, right, 4.7 cents, and I would say here, which is about 5 cents. So between 4.7 and 5, what was the lower part of this range? So to me, the odds are that H-bar looks like a really good long candidate because this is showing evidence of strong support over time, and we're right at it, plus we're oversold. This looks like a long candidate to me for sure. Let me go to the 1 hour. I bet there's a buy signal on that. Yeah, buy signal, just nail that, by the way. And here we are swinging up. This looks like it's got legs to me, H-bar. I think H-bar comes up at least to like this area, which would be about 4.865. Some decent juice to get from here to there, but it very well could make its way up to the upper part of this range, which is about 5 cents. That's what it looked like to me, because as we look at we zoom out to the 4 hour, that's what it looks like. It did make a bit of a lower low, though. Very important to notice that. It did make a lower low. But look at this wave compared to that low. This low is barely smaller, and this wave is much lower. So this, to me, looks like maybe almost some sort of hidden bullish divergence type thing. I think H-bar wants to come up, and I think there's a good chance H-bar comes up at least to this area, which again would be about 4.87, and it very well could come up here to the upper part of this range, which would be about 5 cents. That's what H-bar looks like to me. Let's go to Tesla. So used to typing in USD, I don't have to do that with Tesla. Let's pull up a stock. Let's zoom out a bit. We're on the 4 hour. What's interesting is on October basically 17th, which is when the rest of the stock market, most of the stock market went up. S&P started going up from its low of 34.95 to about 4,100, which would be about its 200-day moving average. That's the S&P. Tesla has just gone down. Isn't that interesting? And look at this line down here. See this little line? This is the 200-week moving average down here. And here's the 200-day moving average. So, and now Tesla's finding resistance right here at this level. This was support. Now it's resistance. Well above the zero line. To me, it looks like Tesla wants to go down. Looks like Tesla wants to go down to me. Let's go back and check our trades real quick. What do we got? We're a little bit in the profit. So we took this Cardano trade. We got in at 32.65. It's went down to 32.62. And we're in the profit just a little bit because this is a short. We took a short here. Whereas Quant over here, we took this about a week ago. We got in at 110, it's went up to 128, and we're up 158% on that trade for a total of $176. This is just the test net, though. But these are trades that I placed live on the stream. If you want to learn, tell you what, throw a one in the chat if you want to learn how to profit when price goes down, or if you want to learn how to get free crypto when price goes down. Throw a 1 in the chat. Let me get a drink of coffee quick. Let's see here. It's Tesla. Maybe we should look at like Amazon too. I see a lot of ones coming in. So if you want to learn how to do that, right? Like here's our Discord over here. Like here's one of our members just yesterday. He got in this ETH trade at 12.88. It went down to 12.42 and he made 36% because the price went down. And his profits were actually paid to him in Ethereum on this because this is an inverse perpetual trade. So they went down a little bit, and he made 36% on his dollar, and his profits were paid to him in Ethereum. He got free ETH because the price went down. We are doing this stuff every single day. If you want to learn how to do that, click the link in the TikTok bio and go take this masterclass. It's only $20. I still have it on Black Friday sale. That price is going up very soon. How I get Bitcoin and other cryptos for free when price goes down. It's a 2.5-hour masterclass. I suggest you watch it multiple times. Plus, I have a $300 bonus that I'm throwing in with it too. But I'm going to be changing the price on this as soon as I get off my lazy butt and change it. So go check that out if you want to learn how to do this type of stuff, right? Here we are in some trades over here, profiting because price is going up. And then, well, at the moment we are down a little bit on this one. Oh, well, not worried about it. But we're doing stuff like this every single day. Getting free crypto when price goes down, profiting when price goes down, all that stuff. And you can learn how we're doing it for just $20. I mean, I don't know what kind of better offer I can make for anybody. And you know what? I used to actually give that masterclass away for free. You know that? I used to actually give it away for free. But you know what happened? No one watched it. Literally no one watched it. Hundreds of people took the thing. And the average, it's a 2.5-hour masterclass. The average watch time was 8 minutes. No one watched it. And it pissed me off because I spent 2.5 months making that class. And you know what? A thought hit my head and it said, when people pay, they pay attention. So since I've started charging for it, this 2.5-hour class, you know what the average watch time is? It's went up to almost 2 hours. Almost 2 hours. So that means most people are watching it more than once. That makes me happy. And the results that people have been getting since then, very, very pleasing to me. Let's see here. Where to get, again, to get that masterclass, just click the link in my TikTok bio and it'll bring you over here. You can get the masterclass right here. So looking at Amazon, on the 1 hour chart, we did print a bit of a bearish divergence, right? We have this high, right? We have this high and then a higher high, higher high, but the waves are getting smaller. That's what this little red line indicates here too on Lever Atlas. So this looks bearish to me, although it doesn't look crazy bearish because it didn't exactly get way oversold or overbought, excuse me. But yeah, it looks like it probably wants to turn down. I think, let's just go to the SPX real quick, right? I'm not a big stock guy, but I do follow some of the majors like the SPX because I just have to. And what's really important to notice, right? See this blue line down here? This is the S&P 500. Blue line down here, this is the 200-week moving average. Look, it bounced right off it back here on October 13th. And it's been going up ever since. What was it at? It was at roughly, we'll call it, it wicked down to a little under 3,500. And then from there, it's went up over the course of a month and a half to a high of 4,100. So it went from basically 3,500 to 4,100 this over the course of this. And what did it do? It's gone from its 200-week moving average, are you getting this, to its 200-day moving average, which is what this yellow line right here is. Right here, this is a trend line I drew up here that goes to a greater trend. Let me zoom out to the daily here real quick. You'll see what that greater trend is. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. What's back over here? What's this date? Oh, that's December 31st of 2021, the top of the S&P 500. So there's a line starting up there. Look, there was the next rally, bounced right off it. There was the next one, bounced right off it. Oh, what do you know? It's hitting it. Plus, it's hitting the 200-day moving average. What do you think, guys? What do you think? You think price is going to really break through here going into 2023? Do you think that with inflation rates still being high? Do you think with interest rates still being high? Do you think with earnings coming down? Do you think that this is going to go up? I don't. I think that this is the most obvious short in the world right now. That's what I think. I think this was the Santa Claus rally, and I think we're coming down. That's what I think. My opinion. So let's see here. And of course, if we look at, let me pull up the momentum waves quick because it's on the daily. We're way up here, right? We're not quite completely as overbought as we were back here, but it just looks to me like it's up there. Plus, with all these other signs, right? We're getting a little bit higher, but these waves seem to be getting just a little bit smaller or going sideways. Plus, we're hitting this very strong resistance area. It just can't work in certainties, only probabilities. And to me, the probability is very high, in my opinion, that this is coming down. Probably going to come down to at least the 36s. Could come down and make newer lows as we head into 2023. That's what I think, in my opinion. Someone asked about Netflix. Let's take a look at Netflix. So here's the 200-day moving average, this red line here. It is above it, and it seems to be using it a bit as support, although this is starting to look like an overlapping upward trend, which is actually pretty bearish. Plus, you can see the momentum waves getting smaller. I think Netflix is topping out also. I think Netflix, with the rest of the S&P, is about to turn down. That's what I think, right? In my probabilities, that's the way I see it. That was Netflix. What else should we look at? Let's look at like one more crypto. What should we look at? I feel like I'm missing something. We looked at VeChain. We looked at Link. What should we look at? Drop a crypto in here. Let's take a look at a crypto. Raider looked at Tesla. Yeah, XRP. Crap, I do not think we've looked at XRP, which is absolutely mind-blowing. We have not looked at XRP. Let's take a look at it. This is on the daily. Going all the way back here, you can see this kind of support-resistance zone. It was support, then resistance, broke above it, then it broke it. And now, to me, I would say it's probably more resistance. And this yellow line is the 200-day moving average. We are above the 0 line on the daily. Let's zoom in a bit more to the 4 hour. So to me, so far, I'm leaning, that's kind of tough to say. It's right in that zone that's like kind of go either way. On the 4 hour, we are below the 0 line. That makes me want to lean bullish a bit. Not crazy, right? Just down here, I could see it going from 39 cents up to maybe 40 cents, low 40 cents. But it could also just break down. Let's go to the 1 hour. Just had a buy signal come in on this candle. I think I would ignore it though, because on the momentum wave, we're above the zero line when the buy signal came in. So I would probably ignore that. It probably has a little bit more juice to it, but I would stay off of it because it's above the zero line. So with that said, I don't have a clear signal on XRP. 40 cents has been a pretty strong resistance zone for XRP. That's what I think about it. And I see people asking about the indicator, the buy-sell label, and the momentum wave. If you want to get the indicator, click the link in the TikTok bio, and you can get the indicator right here, Lever Atlas. In addition to that, you'll get my most advanced trading course, which is hours and hours and hours of content. And most importantly, you get access to the private Discord, where I'm in there answering your questions, sharing my trades, as well as other experienced traders and other people learning. And here's our profit board over here, where we post our profits. We just started this the other day, and we've already got so many of them in here. Here was one I did with Matic, right? Matic went from 94 down to 92s, and I made 13% on my money. My profits were paid to me in Tether, but I profited when price went down, right? There's more of the Matic trade that I took out. Ranjit here, price went down. His profits were paid to him in USDT. That was on Tether. Degimon here, 1,300 down to 1,288. His profits were paid to him in ETH because the price went down. If you want to learn how to do that stuff, click the link in the TikTok bio and go take this masterclass. It's only $20. The price is going back up. How I get Bitcoin and other cryptos for free when price goes down. I mean, this is the price of a beer at a football game, guys. This is the price of lunch. Think about how valuable it is. Think about how valuable it is to be able to profit when price goes down, right? Doesn't it just kind of change the game? Absolutely, it just changes the game. Let me go over here to OBS real quick. Because now you don't have to sit here and just like be like, oh my God, I need it to go up. Please go up, please go up, please go up. Well, that's a tough way to be. Because if you know what you're doing, you just need the price to move. And the price is always moving, especially in crypto. Right? That price is going up. Go check it out. Let's just do some Q&A right now. Let me go over here to YouTube. XDC, what about this coin? So I get asked about that one quite a bit, but I haven't looked into XDC too much. I know it's one of the potential ISO 20022. You look like a guy that's a fan of Carnival Cruise Line. Maybe we should look at it. Oh, Carnival Cruise Line? I think what's interesting is leisure and hospitality, when we had that job report come out last week, that is like literally the only sector in the country that's growing, and it is growing a lot of new jobs in that sector, but it's still not, from what I'm understanding, it's still not back to 2019 pre-pandemic levels of number of jobs. Obviously, there's been a large increase in people wanting to do travel. But 2023 is just, boy, it just seems so uncertain to me with everything. Are the classes crypto or stocks? Well, the classes aren't really about either. The classes are about how to trade. Obviously, I focus on crypto, but the principles are the same for stocks. The indicators, how we get in, the risk management, taking profits, all that stuff. But 2023 just looks like it's going to be an interesting time. It really does. I think we are going to see earnings in companies go down. I think we're going to see more and more tech layoffs in particular. We're going to see people go unemployed in the real estate industry. And I do think the Fed has a good shot at pivoting by the summer, but I don't think that's this big bullish scenario that most people think it is. I think that they're going to be forced to pivot because everything is burning down. You know what I mean? That's not like, yes, everything's burning down, but the Fed pivoted. The sentiment and feeling and narrative and perception is going to be different in that environment than it is today. If the Fed were to pivot today, yes, then we would see all kinds of things rip. But they're going to get their interest rate up to as close to 5% as they can, is what it seems like. And then they're going to try to hold it there as long as possible. How long are they going to hold it there? Till one of two things happen. Till inflation goes down to 2%, or the more likely scenario, the economy and the macro situation, it starts burning to the ground, and then they're forced to cut rates, even though inflation is higher than 2%, because they have to put money into the system to save it, to put water on the fire that they started. Does that make sense? That's just the way I see it, right? Just my opinion. It's just the way I see it. Does the Masterclass teach how to trade both stocks and crypto? Well, yes, because trading is the same thing whether you're trading stocks or cryptos. I obviously have a crypto focus because, in my opinion, and mathematically speaking, there's more money in crypto because it moves. It's more volatile. But yeah, the fundamentals are the same, whether you're trading stocks or cryptos. Love picks on wall. Are you in USA? I am. Skull. I wonder how they're doing right now. Probably winning. They're playing the Jets. Do you think market will rally as we're close to the all-time high trend? No. You mean for the S&P, etc.? I don't. I think that is the most obvious trade that I see, in my opinion, just my opinion, is that the S&P is and the NASDAQ and the Dow, NASDAQ and S&P in particular, they're going to turn down. They're hitting the 200-day moving average as well as the point in the trend line from the 3 previous highs. And it's rallied for a month and a half. It doesn't make sense for 4,100. It doesn't make sense for it to go up anymore in this environment. It just doesn't. It's like watching, corn grow in January. Like, that doesn't happen because the weather is not conducive to it at all. It doesn't make any sense. You're looking at that something's wrong here. This is going to fail. That's the way I look at it. You're welcome, Andrew. That's, again, just my opinions, right? I could be wrong, of course. No one really knows what's going to happen. I just try to share my opinion and why I have it, and do what you want with it. What do you think about Dury tweet? I'm assuming you mean Michael Burry. I mean, he's obviously short everything, and I mean, he's kind of a bearish guy, but I think his analysis is very good. So I tend to, when he starts screaming these things, when he starts screaming them, he's usually too early. But he's going to be right. And now we're to the point where what he's been saying for a long time has been playing out finally. And he still thinks we're about halfway there. So I think he thinks the S&P is going to get to about like 2,400. And I could totally see that. Do you do long term? I really only try to think long term. I mean, I trade obviously to keep myself active and profit in the meantime, no matter what the market's doing. But my actual bags that I hold, like those are for long term. Usually, well, at least till the top of what I project to be the next bull cycle, as long as it comes. But I think things are undervalued regardless. Give it a little bit of time, as long as you buy good stuff. When you come live, I usually go live somewhere between like 11 and noon Pacific, 11 a.m. to noon Pacific Standard Time. Somewhere in there, I usually start going live. I think you can set notifications. In my bio, I think you can go set notifications so that you'll get alerted when I go live. You just click a little bell button, bell icon, I think. What's the good stuff? In my opinion, ETH, Bitcoin, Gala, Matic, Sand, Solana, XRP, Link, VeChain. And then from there, it gets a little bit more, I don't want to say dicey. Cardano's good. But I'm really focused on blockchain gaming. So that's why I love Gala, Sand, Vulcan Forged, if you've ever heard of it, Ultra, Engine, things like that. I usually use the 1 hour for entry, yeah. It's going down this month or through next year, S&P. Yeah, that's what I think. That's my thesis at the moment too, because it just makes sense. Right? I'm watching corn grow in January. Like, okay, well, that stock of corn is going to fall over because it's negative 10 degrees. Corn doesn't grow in this environment, not at all, ever. Why is there corn there? It's a freak, and it probably needs to, like, it's just counting the days till it goes down. That's the way I look at it. Days of live stream, I go live almost every day. Casper, I don't know much about Casper. People have been asking me about it. I'll say that. Graph, I don't know a ton about Graph either, but every so often I get asked about that. There's just so many cryptos, right? And so to me, you kind of have to say no to most things and focus. And to me, the best space within blockchain, where the most opportunity is and the most upside and the most undervalued is blockchain gaming, NFT gaming. That is my thesis. That is exactly what I think. You should definitely take a look at Graph. Crow. I'm not interested in exchanges, man. Again, I mostly look at blockchain gaming because to me it just seems so obvious that that's the first massive adoption of blockchain is in gaming. It's just such an easy jump point, and because it improves gaming for the gamers and the companies, but the gamers massively. The games are just as good, but now they're better because now they actually own their stuff. That just makes gaming so much better, and in a few years, people are gonna be like, "Wow, why isn't this always the way it was?" I did look at Solana and Quant. I love Quant. We should go back and look at our trade real quick. Let's see what's going on over there. So our Quant trade, we're still up. Still up about 154%. Ooh. What do we got going on over here with XRP? 39.16. That's coming up a bit. Let me go to ETH real quick. ETH's at 1276. Let's go to AVAX. Because AVAX looked like one of the more highly probable short candidates to me. We did just have a buy signal come in though, but I don't trust that buy signal. I definitely don't trust it because we're above the zero line. Multiplayer games are shit out unfinished. Solana will always be home. XRP is one of my favorites. I think XRP has a great upside. Disney is with HBAR. The only Disney partnership I've seen is with Matic. Matic is just... Whew. Matic has just got the most fantastic partnerships. A lot of people say it's a Ponzi. You know, I don't. That's just what people like to say. Folks like to think they know things. Truth is, none of us really know much. But whenever I see someone go Ponzi or scam, like I basically don't listen to them because that's just what people say. Could it be? Well, typically it's rarely a Ponzi because that's an actual system, the way things work. So when someone says that right away, I'm like, they don't even understand what a Ponzi is. So how can I trust their assessment? Quant, it's a Ponzi. Quant is an interoperability solution, is what Quant is. That's its main offering. And the two biggest tech issues in crypto are scalability and interoperability. And since the June low, Cosmos, Matic, and Quant by far had the best looking charts, saying that the market liked those. It didn't just have a one-day pump based on news. The market methodically looked at everything in the entire blockchain sphere and said, yeah, that's right, scalability and interoperability are our two biggest problems. We need to fix those and figure out how to solve that. Not scams and Ponzi's, so those are, but that's going to be, we're going to need regulation to really help with that. So what's Matic? Matic is a scalability solver for Ethereum. What is Cosmos and Quant? They're interoperability solvers. So that tells me those three Matic was already very hot, top four for me, but all of a sudden Cosmos and Quant, because the market showed me through the charts how much they were voting and putting emphasis on the interoperability issue. Cosmos and Quant were by far the ones that they believe in the most, by far. Polkadot didn't really get that kind of rise. Polkadot is also an interoperability solution. Very interesting. But yeah, crypto excited. If it's a Ponzi, then traditional stocks are too. Yeah, I mean, but again, it's a word that people shouldn't even use because it's misused constantly. So when someone says that word, their credibility goes down to me almost immediately because that's a very misunderstood way of describing anything. Because It just is. And then if you need to elaborate, most people go blah, blah. In other words, that's just where they categorized it so they don't have to pay attention to it anymore. I want to hear thoughtfulness. Explain to me what you think about it. There's not just one word like that. Because if someone says that, I'm not listening to them because they haven't really thought about anything. They're just decided without any explanation. Marriage is not a Ponzi. I mean, guys, a Ponzi is a specific structure, the way that it's a certain type of scam. Influence say that quant is good for some things. It's an interoperability solution. And the reason for the quant token is to do transactions on the quant network. So if quant is connecting different blockchains and allowing transactions between blockchains, you would use quant to process the gas fees to do those transactions. In the same way that you use Ethereum to process transactions on Ethereum. Matic on Matic, Sol on Sol, AVAX on AVAX. I cannot explain it any simpler than that. What do you think of HBAR? I think Hashgraph technology has a future. I'm going to hop off here pretty soon. I'm going to ask you something, though. Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you're interested in learning how to profit when price goes down. Or if you want to learn how to get free crypto when price goes down. Throw a 1 in the chat. I'll show you and go learn how to do that. Because it just changes things, right? When we're all sitting, when people are just sitting here like, okay, when's the next bull run? When are we going up? And like to have to put yourself in a corner where you can only profit when price goes up sucks. But to be able to profit no matter what the market does, that changes everything. That changes absolutely everything. But most people don't know how to do that. So if you want to learn how to do that, go to my TikTok bio and click this link right here. Click that link and take this class. I still have it on Black Friday sale. It's just $20, right? That's the cost of lunch, cost of a beer at a football game. How I get Bitcoin and other cryptos for free when price goes down. Plus I have a $300 bonus that comes along with, and that price is going up as soon as I get off my lazy butt and fix it. Like for instance, like look at this over here. Let me scroll down. Like this is one of our members over here. He's probably in the stream right now. He got in an ETH trade at 1288, and the price went down to 1242, and he made 36% on his money. And you want to know what else is even better? His profits were paid to him in Ethereum. So he got free Ethereum because the price went down. We're doing this every day. Look, here's Hassan. He's a new member in Lever Atlas. Look at that. His AVAX trade, price went down. He didn't get AVAX, he got USDT paid to him because the price went down. Here's Smith, 1266 down to 1244. He got free ETH because the price went down. Right? This is all just yesterday. Those are a few. So that's what I teach you in this 2.5-hour masterclass, how to do stuff like that. So if you want to learn it, go ahead. Price is going to go up. And if you don't want to learn it, I don't think you're paying attention. I really don't. But to each their own. Like if you see things like that, like who doesn't want to get into? Who doesn't want to learn about that? It's a 2.5-hour masterclass. Plus, you're going to get a trading fundamentals course, which is a $300 bonus for $20. I still have it on the Black Friday sale for $20. That price is going up. I meant to change it last week. I've just been lazy to do the tech stuff to change it. So go check it out. $20. What do you got to lose? Nothing. What do you have to gain? A lot. Tyler says, quick question. Could you answer for me? Sure. What's up, man? Do you win if it goes up first when you short? No. When you short, you only profit when it goes down. When you long, you profit when it goes up. Why do you ban people that question your indicator? I don't really ban people that question the indicator. I ban people that come in and start talking shit about me and my indicator. That's why. Do you think quant will go big? I think quant's got a really good shot. I do. Yeah, for the same reasons I was saying, like quant is an interoperability solution. And the two biggest problems in crypto from a technical standpoint that need to be solved are scalability and interoperability. That's how, before it gets mass adopted, those two things need to be solved, and those are two, like, the most talented developers on the planet are working on those two issues. And the market is saying Quant and Cosmos are its favorites for that. I don't know what that is, Tyler. I can only recommend my stuff. And it's not necessarily just about the indicator. It's about the entire course and education and support I give people. That's what being a Lever Atlas member is. But I don't like to deal with that stuff either. You know what I mean? Like, I'm in here. Have you ever been on this side of the camera? Do you know what it feels like? People are constantly coming at me. I don't have time to deal with that stuff. Like, I don't want to. What I know is that an indicator, there's a lot of indicators. And a lot of indicators work. But it's not about the indicator. It's about the strategy you use with them, the education you have that goes much further than most people could understand, and the ongoing support. And that's what I provide people. Can you buy the Masterclass with anything other than a credit card? Unfortunately, no. I wish I knew how to set up a site to accept crypto, because I would much rather do crypto. But I don't know how to do that. Eventually I will. But yeah. All right, y'all. My Vikings are oh, shoot. I wonder if they won. I got to check real quick. I just realized that game's probably over now. Vikings. Let me check. I wonder if they won. My computer's starting to go really slow. (27-22) now. Is it over? 57 seconds. Who has the ball? We do. Minnesota has the ball. Damn, that was closer than I thought it would be. Wow. Jets made a run at the end there, putting up 10 points in the fourth. Wow. But we have the ball. My best guess is we've probably wrapped it up. Yeah. Okay, solid. That's close, though. Good job. Jets are 7-4? Holy crap. I did not know the Jets had that good of a record. Good for you, Jets. Really. Good for the Jets. That's a Jets fans, Browns fans, Lions fans. I respect them so much because those are just hard teams to stick with. But they stick with them. Hey, where do we get your class? Just click the link in my TikTok bio. And to get to my bio, you just click my name up here, and then a thing pops up. Click my logo. Click my name, click the logo. And I'll take you to my bio. I'm not sure what I'm going to raise the price to, because the normal price is $50. What I'll probably do is I'll probably still offer some kind of discount, but that bonus of that $300 bonus will probably go away. At the very least, I'm going to at least raise it to $29, because I think I'll probably keep some kind of holiday sale on. But I don't know. What's up, Buger Celeb? It's never going to be less than $20, Jamaica. That's what I'll tell you. You're never going to get it for less than $20, especially with the bonus. Edwin says, I just did the class. It's worth it. Thank you, Edwin. And Edwin, now you joined Lever Atlas, so you have the whole advanced course. Be sure to go through that whole advanced course too. And then be sure to hop in the Discord, because the Discord is the most valuable thing I offer. I'm in there. Other experienced traders are in there. You can ask questions. You can see trades we're doing. You can drop questions about trade. Like, it's just, I cannot understate. Like, sure, I have the indicator. Sure, I have education. You need all that stuff. But most importantly, you need to be in a community of people that have experience. And with that being said, I don't know everything. No one knows everything. No matter what stage you're in, we're always just practicing and getting better and learning. Rare VSC says just grab the Masterclass and sheets. The sheets, you check your email. Yep, check your email. You will get the link to the trading pattern sheets. And Edwin, I don't have access to the Discord. Again, Edwin, I'm going to, I'll send you a link for the Discord. I think in your welcome email, though, there should be a link to the Discord, but again, if you sent me another email, when I get off this live stream, I'll go look for your email, and I will double check to make sure that you're added into TradingView for the Lever Atlas one. So I'll go double check all that, and I'll probably send you a link to the Discord also, another one. Welcome, Edwin. They just won after they intercepted. Oh, the Vikings intercepted a Jets pass? Awesome. What ledger do you recommend? I recommend the Nano X because it holds the most cryptos, and that's the one that I use. Because if you get the S, you're just going to end up going to the X eventually anyways, so I say just go straight to the X. If you pay for the class, can you go back to it if you don't have time to finish it in one sitting? Oh yeah, I mean, I should probably put that as an FAQ on that page. Yeah, absolutely. Like it's yours. Like you can watch it as many times as you want forever. Like it's yours. It's not like a one-time thing. Like you now have access to the class forever. And you can watch it over and over. And I suggest watching it at least 2 or 3 times because there's so much content in there that when you go through the first time, you're going to learn a lot. And the second time you go through, you're going to learn things that you didn't understand or catch the first time. And the third time, same thing. Every time you watch that class, you're going to pick up things you didn't get the first several times you watched it. Not because it's not explained well, it's just that there's so much content in there, I really try to pack it in. Can you use the Lever Atlas indicator with just the basic TradingView plan? You can, Jessica. Most people decide to get the lowest paid version, which I think is called Pro. But yeah, you can use Lever Atlas with the free one, absolutely. What is your monthly income from crypto? Not courses or anything. I don't have monthly income from crypto. Like I don't consider any of that income. Because I either use it, that's all investing money for me. Like when I do trades and I grow, I either get ETH or Bitcoin or something as profit from my trades, or I get Tether as profit from my trades. And I either just keep that Tether there and keep trading with it, and sometimes I'll take that Tether and buy other crypto. So I don't consider any of that as crypto. So I have money that I put into this investing pile, and then I grow it through trading and diversify my investments there too, and keep growing it. Like trading is so powerful, where I don't need to put in new money. I don't need to put in another dollar. I just keep growing it through trading. That's the power of what I teach in that masterclass. And everything that I do out here with the Lever Atlas indicator, with the courses, with the private Discord group, all that stuff is to help people be able to do that. So, all right, y'all, I think I'm going to take off. I don't know if there's anyone in here. I'll just do it one more time. If you want to learn, put a 1 in the chat if you want to learn how to profit when price goes down, or if you want to learn how to get free crypto when price goes down. And I'll show you where you can do that. Because during these live streams, we constantly have new people coming in and leaving, so I don't know, who's heard any of this before. What can I get from $50 a month? I can't give you any kind of guarantees, Makua. What I'm saying is that developing the skill can change things. Because now you can profit when price goes down, and now you know other ways to profit more powerfully when price goes up than just buying low and selling high. So I see some 1s in the chat. So if you want to learn how to profit when price goes down, if you want to learn how to get free crypto when price goes down, and get free crypto when price goes up, go to my TikTok bio, click this link. That'll take you over here. Go take this masterclass, how I get Bitcoin and other cryptos for free when price goes down. For instance, here over in this Discord here, this was just yesterday, Degimon here, he got in this ETH trade at 1288, got out at 1242. So the price went down. Are you catching that? Are you hearing me? Price went down and he profited 36%. And his profits were paid to him in Ethereum. So he got, are you catching this? He got free Ethereum because the price went down. If he had 1 Ethereum up here, down here he's got 1.36 Ethereum. Who in there? Do you feel your heart beating? If not, check your pulse. Here's Hasnain. He just joined this week. He got in this AVAX trade. Price went down. His profits were paid to him in Tether. He profited almost 10% because the price went down. Here's Smith. He was in ETH trade, so price went down. He made 17%, and his profits were paid to him in ETH. That's the stuff I teach in this masterclass. It's only $20. I'm going to be raising the price. Plus, there's a $300 bonus that I'm including with this right now. I'm going to raise the price on this as soon as I get off my lazy butt and do it. So go take advantage of it. I mean, that's the price of lunch. It's the price of a beer at a football game. I mean, $20 to be able to learn how to profit when price goes down. If you don't want to do that, like I don't feel like you like actually. I don't know. Like I don't know what's more valuable than learning how to do that type of stuff in these markets. So, all right, y'all, I'm gonna take off. Nice chatting with you. I'll be back on tomorrow, somewhere around 11 to noon Pacific Standard Time. Take care.